everyone. I'm Barbara. I live in Baltimore, and like so many of my neighbors and my friends and my family and my fellow Americans, I am not able to leave my home, or only in a limited capacity. And so I'm a high school teacher, I'm a yoga teacher, and what I thought I would do is I would do some meditation and yoga on my roof, post it in some places. If you're somebody who's looking to connect, looking to move through this strange time, looking to move through a lot of emotions that you're experiencing, breath work and meditation and mindfulness and yoga are really wonderful ways to do that. So I offer this freely. If you've never done it before, this is a great time to try it, because nobody will be watching, and if you make mistakes, it's okay, you can make them along with me, because I've also never done anything like this. I do a lot of community yoga, but I've never filmed my yoga and my meditation before, so this is a gift to myself, and it's a gift to anybody who finds meaning in it. So I'm going to try to make them about 10 minutes so that they're manageable. I'm going to offer a lot of what are called modifications, so that if you have things going on in your body, I'm going to give you multiple things you can do. And as always, you should always listen to your body. In yoga, there's a concept called the Sadguru, the inner teacher. And so listen to yourself, listen to your inner teacher as you move through with me today. We're going to start with a little bit of breath work. So come to a comfortable seat. That might be on a block. I have a block here that I'm sitting on. It gives me a little bit of an elevation. You can use a pillow. You can roll something up. You can sit on your knees. You can lay down even as we do this and just listen to my cues from a lying down position. So get yourself comfortable. And then I want you to come into your body. So many of us have been experiencing emotions this week, and they land in different places in our body. We experience them and then we label them with a name, like fear, or worry, or confusion, or anxiety. So whatever emotion has been your companion this week, I want you to ask yourself the question, where do I feel this in my body? Maybe I feel it in my stomach. Maybe I feel it in my chest, my heart, my throat, my shoulders, my jaw, my head. And then, rather than wishing it wasn't there, begin to acknowledge that it is and get curious about its presence. What does it feel like? What does anxiety feel like in my body? Does it feel like a tightness? Does it feel like heat or tingling? And just be present with that sensation. And now we're going to add the magic of the breath. So we're going to begin to deepen our breath. And as we do this, we're going to imagine that we can send our breath to that space that is experiencing that intense sensation. So we breathe in together and out. We breathe into that space that needs some soothing. It's the Baltimore Harbor. We breathe in. It's like 3 bells. We breathe into that place again. Maybe that place has been changed by our laughter or annoyance. But let's breathe into that place to make some space. And as we exhale, let's release a little bit of that sensation. Breathing in to the space and out. Continue with that breath into that space, and now we're just going to invite a little movement. Yoga means to unite, and one of the things that's united in yoga is breath and movement. So continuing to breathe into that space, but let's add some movement into it. On an inhale, let's begin to roll our shoulders up to our ears, and on an exhale, let them roll down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhaling the shoulders up, exhaling the shoulders down. Let's do that again. Inhaling the shoulders up, and exhale the shoulders back and down. Let's inhale and arch our back, let our chest come forward. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale to puff out the chest, let the crown come up. Exhale to round. Let's do it a few more times. You can follow my cues, inhaling and exhaling. Or you can cue yourself. You can move on your breath as it is helpful for you. One more time in, puffing out the chest, and out, rounding the spine, letting the chin come down to the chest. Come back to center. We've awoken the spine a little bit. Let's bring our attention to that straight spine. So drawing our navel towards our spine, lengthening through the crown of our head, rolling our shoulders back and down. Let your right hand come to your right hip. Inhale the right hand up. Exhale over. Giving yourself a nice body stretch here. Inhale, lengthen through the fingers. Exhale, sink maybe a little deeper, not too deep. Notice that as you're breathing in, you can feel some stretching in those muscles between your ribs. Let's inhale up together. Exhale, let the left hand come down and let the right hand come over. Inhale, stretching out through the fingertips. Exhale, deepening slightly, but still long in both sides, not collapsing in the left side. Inhaling, feeling that stretch in the muscles. Exhaling to stay. You're gonna get a cameo of my dog. That's Scout, everyone. And then inhale your arms up. Exhale, let them come down to your knees. All right, I'm gonna do just a little bit of movement. This first video may be a little bit longer. It may be closer to 15 minutes. I wanna show you a flow that's really accessible. It's a variation on what's called sun salutation A, but I find it to be a little bit more accessible in more bodies. As you can see, the sun has come out a little bit. There's hope. Take my socks off. It's a little bit chilly today. All right, so this is called table. So our spine is long, hands are directly beneath the shoulders, knees are beneath the hips. It can be a little bit wider. We're long in that spine. We're gonna inhale to drop the belly down, let the head come up. Exhale to round. We did this before, but we were sitting. Inhale to drop the belly down into cow. Exhale to round. Inhale one more time, dropping the belly. Exhale, round the spine. Come back to neutral, long spine, extending out through the crown of the head. Tuck the toes here for just a moment. Lift the knees just to feel that core engage. Inhale. Exhale, lift the hips up, downward dog. I'm going to encourage you not to fully extend the legs. You can keep them bent. You can pedal them out a little bit to stretch those calves. Take a little movement here. There's no wrong way to do this as long as you're being gentle and as you're listening to your body. Inhale. Exhale, walk the hands towards the feet. So we're at the back of the mat rather than the front. Feet are hips width distance. You can check that with 2 fists between your feet. Inhale, halfway lift with a flat back. Exhale to stay. I really like to put my hands on my thighs because I find it rolls my shoulders back and down and creates opening in the heart. And I think a lot of us have a lot of tension in the heart. Scouter, come here. Yeah, be over here. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Can you come lay down over here? Here, wait, pause. No, come lay down. Lay down here. Lay down here. Yeah, okay, so where were we? Right here, flat back. Thank you for staying with me. So when I put my hands on my thighs, I find that it just opens my heart space a little more. So inhaling here, exhaling, rounding down, and inhaling to rise. Inhaling, legs are still bent, and rather than rolling up the spine, hinging at the hips, rise on an inhale, arms can sweep up. You may not be able to see mine all the way, but they're sweeping up. Oh, it feels so good in the sun. Exhale, hands to the heart. Stack there for a moment. Maybe set yourself an intention. Maybe you just want to be courageous. Maybe you want to be strong. So we say to ourselves, I am strong. I am brave. I am generous. I am loving. We claim that thing we wish to be, and that can become our mantra as we move. Sorry about that. Drop the hands down. Inhale to sweep the hands up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Hands can come through heart center. Our knees can be slightly bent. Inhale, halfway lift with that flat back. Hands to the thighs. Exhale, crawl the hands forward into a plank position. Take a moment here. Your hips, everything is in one long line. Stretching out through the crown of the head. Inhale here. Exhale, shift forward on the toes, lower all the way to the belly. Untuck the toes, press into the tops of the feet. Inhale, baby cobra. Lift the chest and the head up. Your gaze is at the top of your mat. We exhale here. Little to no weight in the hands. We can float the hands and see that all the strength is coming from our back. One more inhale. Exhale, release, and press back into table. We've been here before. Inhale, cow, drop the belly down. Exhale, downward dog, tuck the toes and send the hips to the sky. So that's a really gentle sun A flow. There's no chaturanga. It's all very gentle. It works in every body. It's very grounding. We'll go through that one more time. Inhale together. Exhale, walk the hands back to the toes. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, rise, arms sweep up. I'm so glad to see you, son. Exhale, forward fold. Press the hands together. Come through the heart center. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk the hands forward. Inhale here. Exhale, lower to the belly. Untuck the toes, press into them. Inhale, baby cobra. Lift the chest. Exhale, table. Press it back. Inhale, cow. Drop the belly down. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward dog. Inhale together. Exhale, sigh it out. Inhale together. Exhale, roar it out. A little lion's breath there. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale together. Exhale, walk the hands back to the feet. Inhale, halfway lift, that flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, sun salutation, arms sweep up, grabbing that energy. Exhale, forward fold, hands come through heart center. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, crawl it forward. Inhale. Exhale, shift forward, lower to the belly. Untuck the toes. Inhale, baby cobra, pressing into the tops of the feet, lifting the chest. Exhale, table. Pressing up. Inhale, cow, drop the belly. Exhale, tuck the toes. Lift the hips, downward dog. Inhale. Exhale, roar. Inhale. Exhale, roar again. Get it all out. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Really comforting posture is called child's pose. Toes together, knees wide. You can come down. Let the head come down. Hands are outstretched. It's a really grounding posture. You can stay there for a while, feeling the earth supporting you wherever you are. And noticing that even though we are in a global crisis, the sun is shining, the rain came before, there's so much supports all around us in our communities, in our connections, and there are ways to maintain it, even as we have to drastically slow down and drastically change the way that we move. And invite you to come up to a comfortable seat. Or you can move through that several other times and just completely ignore this. So we did it just a few times. You could go through that 5 times. You could do it a few times a day. I'm gonna, like I said, post some other things eventually. Make it work for you. But let's just end with a brief meditation together. Place your hands in a place that's comfortable. Maybe that's on your knees. Maybe that's one on your stomach and one on your heart. Roll the shoulders back and down. If it's comfortable for you to close the eyes, bring your attention to your heart. I want you to imagine a glowing, powerful force of energy in that space, because we're all going to need it. We all need your heart glowing and pumping and beating. And imagine all of us who are doing this together with our hearts connected to each other, connected to all the people that we love, all the people we are going to remain connected to in order to move through this together. All of Baltimore, all of Maryland, all of this country, all of the world. Breathe in as if we're all breathing together collectively. Breathe out as if we're releasing all of that fear we've been storing up. Do that again, a collective breath together. Exhale, let it go. And then just breathe and feel your body and feel your heart. For anybody who practiced with me, thank you for moving with me. For all of you out there, much love to all of you. Hold on to each other, even at a distance. And we will end by saying, may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be strong. May you be at peace.